That way I don't have to go back and split everything up. Because that was a pain in the ass going through like 7.5 hours of Dungeon Rushers. Trying to split it up in certain spots where it was just kind of dead. It'd be easier if I actually pay attention at the time on how long I've been recording. That said, I don't get the opportunity to use that timer to tell how long I've been going for a particular segment, which is but unfortunate, but oh well. In the past, with me recording, I'll watch the timer on OBS, and when it gets to like an hour and a half, that's when I generally take a break. If it ever felt like I was taking a break on a clockwork timer, it's because there was indeed a timer. So did Tate ever fucking respond to me? I responded to him telling him what the hell I was trying to message him for, and... Would anyone like to guess if Tate responded to my response to him? If you guessed no, then you would be correct. No, he did not respond. What are bonus challenges in this one? No KO, max 3 potions, all monster slain. Cool. You guessed no? No? Oh, dialogue. You've come a long way, my friend. You got that right, kid. We've made real progress and things have turned out pretty good. Certainly don't regret leaving that tavern. Tavern? Was he? Oh yeah, he was in the tavern. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, there was a dungeon underneath the tavern. Okay. I remember all that now. Yeah, he was the, was he the tavern's accountant? Or was he dungeon's accountant? I don't remember. Thorgrim's an accountant, though. And apart from gathering gold, we've gained ourselves another mission too. A heroic quest that we will accomplish for honor and out of a sense of duty. You might be, but I'm just doing it for the gold. The gorilla really annoyed me, true, but does that really merit us heading into an endless desert and putting our lives at risk if there isn't some kind of worthwhile treasure at the end of it? I'm with Thorgrim on that. Most people don't do things just for the good of people. So the trail of destruction left behind by this mysterious, sinister company trying to take control of the world's dungeons doesn't bother you at all? Hey, I'm an accountant. I can't help it. I was a stupid toilet cleaner. Oh yeah, it was... Wow, it's been a while since we actually learned about Ellie and Thorgrim's backstories. But I've moved on from that. Evidently, you're not cleaning toilets anymore. The Serenity on the other hand. Thorgrim. Ellie, you may not be cleaning out toilets anymore, but you're cleaning out dungeons. I don't know if that's really any better, personally. I don't think it is, honestly, but... Who am I to say one way or the other? I don't know. Would you guys rather have to clean out toilets or dungeons? Dungeons seem like more fun. I don't remember if we could trigger or use abilities or not. We could. Okay. I'll have to keep that in mind. Rather clean out dungeons? Dungeon? Oh. Silence. I was not prepared for the silence. Okay. And when I say cleaning dungeons, I mean you're not just cleaning like the walls or anything. Like you are killing enemies that exist in these dungeons. There is no place as foul as a public toilet. Yeah. Yeah, I would have to agree with that. I've seen quite a few that are just like, what the fuck? Just burn it down, build a new. Goddamn silence. Looking for more of it. That might be a bit much. Might just be a bit much on that. Hmm? Oh, hey, fog. Okay with that. A porta potty in a construction zone is arguably worse. I mean, that still falls under the lines of public toilet, though. Fucking shit. Scorpion died. God, stop resisting. On the damn fucking attacks. We gave them permission to not die. Oh, yeah, no, yeah, construction toilets are pretty bad, too. I mean, I've seen quite a few people go into construction sites that are active with warning signs saying, "Do not enter, you damn idiot." And, they still do it anyway. It's like, what? You're using cranes and heavy machinery. Why are you doing stuff? Why are you wanting to use a toilet there, of all places? It does make a whole lot of sense to me. Elian, I'm going to give you a potion? Yes, 3 potions max, okay. I'll give you one of those. Anyone else extremely low? Rose, you are. Give one of those. I don't use 2 potions too often, so. As I use them. The fuck is this? The fuck was that? That's new. That was me clicking off the damn game again. Down? New monsters to slay. Okay. Teleporter's new. Let's see, 2 or 3. Still haven't killed all the monsters, huh? There a monster there? I don't think there was. I don't think there was a monster in the room. We're gonna check up and check out this tile. No, nothing. Alright. Here. No? Where's this go? Here. Found some guys. Thought 2 or 3 though. But it still wasn't the last group. Ellie, what's your mana like? This is working out pretty well for us. You're not taking that much damage overall. Trash Grog is also almost level 10, right? Yeah, she is. Cool. And that's a trap. Also a trap. Let's deal with the sleep. And then get rid of it with cataplasm. Alright, no more sweep. Sweep? Sleep. Now for the construction site next to a Taco Bell or Chipotle. Oh hey, 3 of 3. Cool. This is the last group. I'll have to worry about it after this. I'd rather not, Homewood, honestly. I'd rather not. Period blood smeared everywhere in a high school bathroom is still pretty... Who the fuck does that? Who does that? Why would anyone do that? Like, kid or not, that just seems like a stupid idea. That is a straight up stupid idea. Nutty people, probably. Fair enough. Alright, shot. What do you got for me? Oceans, I'll take them. Because why not? What's that resource? It is. Do we get any equipment? Boots of the baskets we could sell. With that. With those. We're nearly at 7,000 gold. They need to be put in a mouse to do, and have the key throw it away. Well, I can't disagree with them needing psychiatric help, for sure. What the hell no? I have clean shit thrown at walls, urine-covered floors, and walls? You're gonna say the floors. Walls? Only period blood spattered on the walls and separating walls between two of us and other people are worthless if they hold no responsibility for their actions. Yeah, what the fuck? What the fuck? Portal? No. Text. Okay. You look pensive, Nemotep. Hmm? Oh, yeah, sorry, it's just, super weird to see these dunes again after all this time. You get me right? Get me right, brah? Yes, I think so. One of the inconveniences of immortality is seeing so many things change and become so different over time. But really, I had the chance to watch the world change. Yeah, I mean, really, Belinda? Belinda, he's a mummy. Mummies belong in tombs. It should have been obvious, Melinda, that he was in his tomb this entire time. Really? When was the last time you left your tomb? Not since I died, of course. That's what a tomb's for, isn't it? I didn't make it just to mark my grave. No way, you were there, just happily enjoying your death, and then suddenly, BAM! You got this gigantic dungeon you can play around in, and then they go and shove you in a box. When you finally get out, you discover that the world is completely different. As a courtesy clerk, I did everything in the store. Yeah, I did too, Noah, back when I worked at Hy-Vee, local grocery store. Well, I say local, but it's more Midwest grocery store. I've had my fair share of like what the fuck moments in the bathrooms. Midwest represent. Oh Lord. I can see how the contrast could be somewhat shocking. You have no idea. Say, look over there, for example. There was an awesome tavern. I'd have loved to take you there for a drink. There was. And I would have loved to accept. You miss Ivy? I don't think I miss Ivy. I was just there, actually. I went there on my walk I had earlier before streaming. I got a couple 2 liters of A&W cream soda. Along with a couple energy drinks, because I wasn't sure how tired I was going to feel tonight. So much for restful afterlife, huh? Be back in Nebraska for Christmas, though? I'm not a fan of Nebraska. It's too flat. At least that's the common conception of Nebraska. At least around here, anyway. Rest in peace, they say. It's too flat. Lauren, where are you at now? I think you've told me before, but it's been a while. I don't remember. This is probably the flattest, but it's not exactly unique. Yeah. I know my family makes jokes about Nebraska, because I think my grandmothers have been through there, or they've had family, other family, go through there and complain about it being just flat and boring, and like you can fall asleep at the wheel if you're on a highway easily. It's not like Illinois or Michigan is sporting any mountains either. True, but at least they have a lake. And Iowa has corn. We have corn. So much corn. Though not right now because, you know, fall and whatnot. Winter's coming. Winter is coming. To, nearest ABC? Is ABC the one that does Game of Thrones? Or hosted? I don't actually know what network actually does Game of Thrones. Iowa has more corn than Nebraska. Yeah, I never understood that. I never understood why Nebraska was called the Cornhusker State when Iowa has all the corn. Also, what the hell did Homewood say there? Dad owns a laundromat and the more rundown side of town here, bums and tweakers everywhere. Why does he have a laundromat down in Bums and Tweakerville area? Homewood. Noah told us about that. Or was that a different asshole? I don't remember. But to be fair, Nebraska has plenty of corn too. Maybe it had more when the nicknames were being developed. Possibly, but I feel like the name kind of falls by the wayside because it's no longer true. Regardless of how established it is, it should still fall from the wayside completely. It was the only laundromat that was selling at a reasonable price. Couldn't he even just build his own? You could do that, right? You could just build your own laundromat? Can't be that hard, right? Just need 4 walls, of roof, and I guess the machines. Still want to find his house and alien, dig out and put coals in his lawn, smelling Honey Creek. THC is legal in all the West Coast states. Is it? Last I knew it wasn't, but I haven't actually paid attention much to that. Trash Krog, what are we leveling up in you right now? Homewood, I figured it would be easier to keep things up to code if you build it from scratch to begin with. What was if we're gonna level up with her? You know, this orc of hers, I really don't fucking bother with. It's just -2 to magical power on enemies. It does not seem that great to me. I think I'd rather go for the wolf attack. That or the magical power. Let's go magical power, because more damage is not necessarily a bad thing. That also increase the damage of the explosive potion. Washington, Oregon, and California all legal. My brain says that there's another West Coast state in there for some reason. And I'm thinking about it now, and no, there isn't. So yeah, true. All the West Coast states are legal. Fucking shit. Apparently one of the bonus challenges was not to trigger a trap. Oh well. By the way, some dumbass group in Oregon is trying to legalize hallucinogenic mushrooms for medical purposes. What medical purposes could those serve? Actually, wait. I could see them maybe being used in a few cases, but I have no medical knowledge on it. I think drugs should all be illegal, though probably somewhat controlled, but that's an asinine argument. I have no problem with also, holy shit, Rose, what do you have on you? Silence, regeneration, magical power, swarm of insects, mana renewal, fury, bleeding, and weakness. What the hell? Rose, why are you a cocktail of status effects? What was I gonna say? Oh, I have no problem with drugs being legal, one way or the other. Controlled or otherwise. I find that if they are legal, the government could just tax it, because why the hell not? Also, what is up with these teleporters? Why are they just now showing up in these dungeons? It feels weird. I'm not sure I like it. Teleporter mazes can die in a fire. Speaking of dying in a fire, Rose just died, didn't she? She did. Rip Rose. Shit, we don't have a cataplasm anymore. We can't take away negative effects. That's unfortunate. I'm gonna go ahead and disable this one because I'd rather not lose the 10 stamina. And since we're not gonna get all of them way. Okay, didn't expect it to go into a loop. Shit, I lost track of what I was thinking. Sad. Oh, because we're not gonna get all the bonus challenges anyway, there's really no point to, not use stuff and things to, prevent things and stuff from happening. I have no problem with teleporter bases, by the way. As long as there's a logical reason for them. Not where they loop in on each other. Like that one does. Where I just get taken from one side of the dungeon to the other. Doesn't serve a purpose. At all, as far as I can tell. I believe Rose died. She's her damn healer too. Alright, Thorgrim, you have one job. Spin to win. Well, I mean, okay. Thorgrim, I was really hoping you would kill all three of them. And I know you could if you critted, but it was not to be so, apparently. So where the hell? This place is big. Where the hell was his chest? There? Maybe? Maybe? I'm curious. Where are you taking me, game? Fair enough. I mean, that's more or less the backwards movement I had done to get to where I was. Speaking of chest, hello chest. But, okay. It was a shorter path. It was a shorter path. Nice pathfinding, very efficient. I have no comment on it. Also, I don't think we've had that armor before. Where was it? There it is. Yeah, armor of Scorpion. 3 and 3, huh? Can we upgrade that by chance? No, that's right. It was just weapons and the shields. Well, I say weapons, but I also mean offhands too. That's unfortunate. But oh well. Oh yeah, the ceremonial dagger is kind of stupid. What's that? You want speed? Have some speed. F4. Ornamented axe. Oh, that's a two-handed weapon. Why did I think the ornamented axe was one-handed? Spirit of Destruction is one-handed. Oh, did we ever make the Spirit of Destruction for, what was it? What's that make the Spirit of Destruction for? Was it Thorgrim I was gonna make it for? I think it was Thorgrim. No, we have the Cursed Dagger and Shield of the Desert. Okay, we were lacking the weapon, right? Not just blueprints, the weapon? Oh, we're lacking both. Okay, can we make the spear? No, because we're missing the talisman. Where did we get the talisman from? I don't know. Hmm.